Total chaos exploded when Lamont Roach reportedly struck GervontaDavis backstage during a boxing gathering after Tank canceled their long-awaited lightweight showdown. Yes, you heard that correctly. Gervonta was scheduled to meet Lamont on March 1st in what many believed would be his final bout before walking away, but at the last moment, Gervonta shut it down and believed this. Lamont refused to accept it. The incident unfolded behind the scenes at a boxing event, and it instantly turned into pure chaos. Now, let's break everything down. This is how it truly unfolded. Lamont and Gervonta unexpectedly ran into each other backstage at a closed event, and at first nobody realized what was happening. People assumed it was just standard trash talk between the pair, meant to hype up their scheduled fight. We have all watched it before. Fighters talking face-to-face, selling tickets, grabbing attention, keeping the buzz alive. Lamont shot back verbally at Gervonta, bringing fire into the exchange until suddenly Gervonta revealed news that instantly changed everything and completely rewrote the moment.
Are you retiring?
What trash? What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to squawk today.
Out of nowhere, Tank fired Lamont with a blunt, insulting remark saying he would not fight someone like you. Yes, you heard it clearly. He essentially told Lamont that he was no longer worth his time anymore, and that statement has caused a lot of noise across the box.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with TankDavis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people. It don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for TankDavis. But this
Gervonta, appearing calm and controlled, stayed completely dismissive, acting as if Lamont did not deserve a place inside the ring with him, and that was when Lamont's entire energy flipped from trash. First, the crowd nearby thought, okay, fine, this is just promotion selling the fight, right? But no, it turned serious. Lamont's expression shifted from sharp focus to pure rage. He was not about to stand there and absorb that level of disrespect, especially after all the effort he had invested preparing for the bout. Without hesitation, Lamont charged toward Gervonta, and suddenly fists started flying and everything descended.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
If you believe it could not get any wilder, both fighters' entourages instantly rushed in turning the moment. Even more chaotic, everyone began swinging. Security desperately tried to regain control, but the tension was overwhelming. You could literally feel it everywhere. There was no containing the eruption. It became an all-out backstage.
Beat his ass for
Can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit. Wait,
For
I don't give
real.
a fuck.
I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was
all that
quiet,
ski
y'all was-
mask
if
and all
y'all was
that.
loud.
They got the
What
whole
the
hood
fuck
over
you
there,
talking
man. Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck about
Y'all
none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none
My
of that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
Well,
gonna
y'all
get f***ed
under
up
y'all
over here.
face up.
What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop
telling
nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee
can't-
he pay for it. I guarantee he
I
pay
can't.
for it. I guarantee it. I
Calm
guarantee
down.
it. Come to
Calm
the fight.
down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna
Come
get
to
you
the fight.
fucked up.
Come to the fight.
Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off your spot.
Get like it.
They gonna trick you off your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Stop. Y'all know
I
what's
like
going
that.
on. Y'all
I
know
like
how
that.
I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
It required several security officers to finally pull them apart, and even then they needed to separate both entourages from one another before matters escalated any further. It felt like something ripped straight out of a film, and you could sense Lamont was not finished. Yet he stayed furious, but the real chaos was only just beginning. Listen closely, Gervonta. Davis is one of the hottest figures in boxing today. The guy's got power, speed, plus that killer instinct fans love to watch. His fight schedule is
Rip him out.
Oh God.
Work.
Go kick his ass.
All the way up. Work. Come on. Get up there, come on, jump. I'm jumping. Let's go, jump. Come on, jump. There you go, jump, huh? Come on. Yeah, come on, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the beginning.
when news broke that Tank was set to meet Lamont Roach on March 1st. Fans exploded with excitement, and Lamont was starving for his chance. At Tank, it felt like a flawless pairing, two fighters in their prime, both riding momentum from big victories, both chasing the title.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't
what?
bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They
don't
gonna
bring 'em.
celebrate with me. You hear
Don't
me?
bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here
It's
shaking
gonna- it's
on the
gonna
what's
be-
the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
on the shakeout. On my
On the
on
what?
my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On
Hey,
my kids, he was
never.
shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's
Tell me.
cap. What I about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
gotta
how
be.
you gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey,
Somebody
What's
lying.
good?
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying. Somebody lying.
hey. I'm
Okay,
glad my
Tank,
name ain't somebody.
However, there was a twist within this narrative. Gervonta had been openly discussing retirement for some time. It was widely known that he
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two girls, two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
But did anyone really expect it to happen this soon? Especially while he was still in the prime of his career? Absolutely not so. When Gervonta dropped the bombshell it caught everyone.
Turn things over to you, Tank. This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. Like, I've been coming up and coming to DC like for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see like, you know, like the.
It's more so for the
back-
crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but
Yeah.
like for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that, you know, he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We gotta test his chin out. Come watch the first.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hit me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said, you know, you feel like guys.
That's what we gonna be in there for. He same thing. He gonna try to test. I'm gonna
You
try
seen
to
my
test.
post, right?
You said which one?
Well, I told you to leave the kids home.
My son gonna be front and center.
How I'm going, I'm trying to get so much out of this and get away from it. Like, I have a house on an island. Y'all won't see me again type shit. Like, that's how I'm trying to beat. I'm trying to beat all this type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be around this too much longer. I don't even want the spotlight. Y'all can have it.
I suppose it was the ideal way to retire at the peak, right?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really trying to be in this too much longer. That's the answer right there for you.
How old are you now? 28?
28.
Yeah. How much longer are you expecting to do it?
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? Let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon?
I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but they're trying to do my good deeds. I feel as though it's something that is installed in me. Just loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people are missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them.
And then suddenly, just weeks before the bout, Gervonta canceled the fight. No reason given, no. Warning, just a sudden last-minute call to withdraw.
While he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate. Listen, man, life is about planning.
Yeah.
And if anything, consider that a part of his plan. He knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he's trying to do before he gets out of here. You know, at the same time, like Terrence, for instance, I don't talk to Terrence about retirement. He'll ask me sometimes like how you feel, how is that kind of stuff. I try not to be overly excited about it. I'm excited as heck to be retired. But when it comes to Terrence, it's my boy. What I can is put bugs in his ear, in his head about wanting to be retired, because I know once the closer you get to wanting to be there, the closer you are to there and further away from actual competition, you know? So, Tank, you know, while he mentioned being retired, he also seems like he's got a plan before retirement, which I appreciate.
Fans, including Lamont, were left stunned and frustrated.
He says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm gonna just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that, or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
Lamont had been training intensely, building up the fight for months, and now he was stuck in limbo.
Be his ass.
Can't do shit, boy.
For real. I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
got the whole hood over there.
Like, twist it up. I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
y'all-
gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Get this, Lamont Roach is a pro boxer, but like most fighters, he has pride this fight was massive for his career, the kind of chance you never let pass and win. Gervonta pulled out at the last minute. Lamont's patience snapped. He had been preparing for this moment, grinding in the gym, training both mentally and physically for the biggest fight.
One of the things that's happened to me over the years is rapping gets harder, but rhyming gets easier. If that makes any sense.
But now not only was the fight canceled, he was left looking foolish in front of fans, and the media rumors began spreading. That Lamont wasn't going to sit back. You have to realize in boxing, ego matters. Lamont had been calling out Gervonta for some time, and now it felt like a sign of disrespect. The boxing world buzzed nonstop everyone. Speculated why Tank pulled out whether it was personal, whether he wasn't ready, or simply didn't want to face Lamont's heat. But Lamont was furious, and he wasn't about to let Tank get away with it. And that's exactly how the backstage brawl started.
Not personal, bro. They talking, they talking, they talking, they talking, they talking, but you know I get, you know I gonna 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 get, I'm a real machine, you know I gonna get, I'm real.
Now I know what you're thinking. Was this a publicity stunt? Maybe it could have been, but I don't believe Lamont was joking. He appeared genuinely angry, and Gervonta, well, he seemed like someone who didn't anticipate Lamont's fury, especially when he assumed he could cancel the fight without facing any consequences.
What do you think of the announcement of the GervontaDavis Roach fight?
I think that, it's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than GervontaDavis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible one.
For Lamont, this was a defining moment. A chance to finally make his mark in the boxing world. Sure, throwing punches might not have been the smartest choice, but it definitely got everyone talking. In a sport where respect means everything, Lamont took a massive risk going after Tank. But honestly, it paid off. People noticed. Everyone realized Lamont was no pushover. And if Gervonta believed he could walk away without facing him, he was in for a
You consider you and Gervonta friends?
Friends? Probably.
Is it going to be hard to go in the ring and fight your friend?
Not at all.
Are you all going to be friends after?
Yeah, why not?
Either way it goes.
Both making money.
But you guys are making each other bleed.
Hopefully I just make him bleed.
Oh, true. Okay.
So what comes next? First, you have to consider the fallout. For Lamont, this could actually be a blessing. His name is everywhere in the headlines, and whether you like him or not, you're thinking about him. Sure, he may have burned a few bridges with Gervonta, but it's impossible to ignore that Lamont showed real fire, something boxing fans deeply respect for Gervonta. The situation is trickier. He's already talking about retirement, and now this incident. It will be difficult for him to leave the sport without facing some serious questions.
Bro, yeah, I know, but I don't want to do him crazy because he's like, on the come up. So I don't want,
But big boy to little boy, you gotta give him a young.
Yeah, stay. You know what I mean? I would wild out because he tried to do that with the Floyd shit. Just, stay in shape, young champ. Stay in the gym.
Was this an attempt to dodge a tough fight, or simply a personal issue that made him cancel? Whatever the reason, Tank will have to face the consequences, whether he steps in a ring with Lamont later or not. This backstage brawl has only added more fuel.
I'm gonna slap this when I see him.
Why is that, Tank?
I'm gonna really slap this shit up. I see him.
Teofimo?
Yeah.
What you think about Teofimo calling you and Crawford a ring?
I just said what I said.
Secure, right? Do you think his demeanor gonna change if he get in front of you?
Yeah, cause they all put. You see what Keyshawn said when I said what I said on Twitter. I try to provoke him. He don't like when people call him bitch. What I call him? To provoke him to do something. He ain't come with that same energy. He called me a prophet because I'm light skinned. Yeah, I bet. No. Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
Y'all
might
keep
be
saying his name
afraid?
for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of something, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit win in boxing.
As expected, the internet erupted after the incident. Fans across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok voiced their opinions. Some defended Lamont, saying he was standing up for himself, showing he wasn't afraid to confront the sport's top names. Others criticized Gervonta for withdrawing from the bout, accusing him of dodging the challenge. But regardless of your stance, one thing is clear: this elevated Lamont Roach's reputation instantly. He's no longer just a name on the undercard. He's someone willing to face off against one of boxing's biggest stars. So what's the main takeaway? Lamont may have gone a little too far with that punch, but you can't deny he sent a message. As for GervontaDavis, he now faces tough questions. If you follow boxing, you know this saga isn't over. Whether these two clash in the ring or continue the media feud, one thing is certain: the drama is only going to intensify from here. Share your thoughts. Did Lamont have the right to throw that punch? Was Gervonta avoiding the fight? Leave a comment below. And let's debate. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more wild boxing drama, see you in the